Alright, so recently added a new mod called Feed the Beast. Pretty useful mod. It lets you make teams, chunks, etc. The way it works is you do /FTB and 3 options will pop up: chunks, library, and teams. You will not be using FTB library at all. That's only for people with admin permissions or who are opt. First thing you want to do in order to make a team is do /FTBTeams, party, create, and then you want to name it whatever you want, or if you leave it blank it will just be your name. So I'm going to name mine Rosaria, and boom, system at Rosaria, Brady McBee joined your party. That means I've created Rosaria now. Next you want to do is /FTBChunks, and you'll have some of these options. You won't have admin or some of these other ones, that's only because I'm opt. But you'll have claim, unclaim, and unclaim all. Those are the only ones you really need to worry about. Claim just claims the current chunk you're in, unclaim unclaims the chunk that you are currently in, and unclaim all unclaims all of your chunks. Don't worry about where you make your party, because anywhere works. And I did not read that sign. What did that sign say? Anyway, so I'm going to do /FTBChunks claim. This chunk is now claimed. If you want to be able to see chunks, just hit F3 and G, and you'll be able to see the chunk borders. I've made it so every obsidian block is in a different chunk, so you can clearly see how the chunks are outlined. You want to be standing in it. When you do /FTBChunks claim, it'll say claimed one chunk. Because I already claimed it, it says 0 because I typed it in the second time. But now Bo over here can't access any of this stuff. Try. Can't access anything. However, what he can do is he can still go in minecarts, boats, and he can still access the chest. So let me put sugarcane in, he'll take it out. Thank you, I actually got that in survival. Nice. Anyway, let's say that you are just a complete loner and you want to be able to have other people join your party. What you do is you do /FTBTeams party, and then you can invite. So I want to invite Boto Master, join. There you go. You should be able to access everything now. Yep. Can you push the button? Okay. But let's say I'm going to leave and I don't want to be the party leader anymore. Or I just don't want to be the party leader. I can /FTBTeams party transfer _ ownership and Boto Master. You are now the owner of Rosaria. Can you transfer party back to me real quick? Alright, back to me now. If you don't want the team to exist, you can do /FTBTeams party, and then what you can do is you can kick add a. Actually, apparently you can't do that. Well, you have to kick everyone individually. And then you do / and then you do the same thing except you type leave. Now Rosaria doesn't exist anymore, so even though we're both not on the party, you can still access all this because it gets unclaimed. Around about here where my mouse is, it will say whether it's wilderness or if it's claimed, and if it is claimed, it will say by which party. That is the general gist of how this works. I think there's a way to get a map up, but I honestly don't know. That might be a client-side thing. If you know, message me. But yeah, that's FTB. That's how we're going to start claiming stuff. That's how we're still going to start having parties, all that, teams, towns, whatever you want. Also subscribe. At 100 subscribers, I get to do a bread review. And this guy will probably be there as well.
Make that subscribe button gray or I'll make you pay.
That came from him, not me.